Everybody, I'm on my way.
So yeah, I impulsively got a new phone yesterday.
Oh, now you don't have orange.
I don't even know the last time I got a phone.
I already ordered the case. I did.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it?
We're gonna do Brother Bear reactions next.
God.
My
No,
favorite.
we gotta bring in the DVD,
The fresh
and we
movie,
have to do
Brother
the
Bear.
personality quiz where it tells you what your spirit totem is.
I have that. Yeah. Or we do the, or we just watch Studio Ghibli films because I want to do that.
Is it Ghibli or Ghibli?
One of the two.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
Everyone
Helpful.
Everyone
I don't
correct
know.
Why
us
would we
in
do
the
that when we can
comments.
just look at the AI trend? Like,
Oh God.
why
want
would
me
we
to
do that?
leave?
You don't even need to. We don't even need him
Christian,
anymore.
art
We have
for
AI
art's
at home.
Yeah, we have
sake.
AI at home. We don't
Art
need to,
for
I
art's
can just make Lord of
sake.
the Rings now. Like,
No one.
And in Ghibli.
yeah.
Welcome back to the 716 Reaction Legion.
That's our name.
I'm
kind
Jack.
of.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Reagan.
I'm Christian.
We did it right.
I did a favor this
Yeah.
time because I screwed up the intro. This is our Daredevil Born Again reaction series. This is episode 7, Art for Art's Sake.
Really?
Daredevil is back and races Fisk to stop Muse from killing again. Thoughts?
I'm tired. It's like,
I bet Spider-Man will show up in this episode.
Stop! Ah!
I'm hoping for less backstory, more getting
Front
chased
story.
around the city.
I don't feel like getting chased around the city would make for a good 45-minute episode.
I think it could be.
But it could make a good 43-minute episode.
That's true.
I think it's like,
The deep inhale.
yeah, I'm trying to think of a stupid character. I was like trying to think of a stupid character. I'm like, I think Morbius will show up, or just something dumber than what Jack said.
Blood in the art. He could track it.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's perfect. You figured it out.
Actually, I heard Hercules is going to show
Yeah,
up.
Hercules, Heimdall's son,
Love is gonna show up, Christian.
Scar. Isn't that his name?
All
Is
the
that his name? I
characters
don't
we
remember.
said
Just-
Sunday that
Yeah.
just don't exist anymore.
One more appearance for Taskmaster before her big break.
She
Yeah,
survives.
definitely, yeah,
Watch
definitely.
her survive, though. Like, ironically,
She's-
watch
She
her.
retires.
She is like the most dead a character's ever been dead in like anything, I would say.
Watch her not show up in the movie at all. She's
She's
not in the
They
movie.
they superimposed her into every shot, like, and they put her in multiple trailers, like with the
And
title.
posters. Not in the movie.
I don't know why and then they just gave up the pretense like halfway through the.
The marketing.
I mean, they barely did a good job with it because like, wow, this Taskmaster isn't in any other scenes besides one set. It's like, I wonder why that is.
All right.
Anyway, that's a different thing. We're just gonna start watching now.
When you look out this window, what do you see?
Starbucks. Voters.
Starbucks.
What do you see?
Fisk is like, I keep these people around.
A city turning to a
Daniel's got his seat under the desk here.
And I promised the
Hey,
city
yo.
that I'll protect him from this.
A girl named Angela Del Toro was dropped off at Presbyterian late last night. Says she actually escaped from Muse. She lost a lot of blood, like 2,500 milliliters. I don't know, kind of sounds like a lot, but was able to point the cops toward Muse's hideout.
There's 5 liters in the human body.
Was rescued by the vigilante known as Daredevil.
Ish.
Fisk is like, damn it! I thought he retired!
Get out.
I need to reminisce.
Is Dex still in prison?
He's back.
He's
He didn't call.
Or send a message. Or anything.
How'd she see all this? She was unconscious.
I'm here.
Was she?
I'm here.
He's going in and out, you know.
Well, hello.
She had powers.
Sad boy Matt.
She had powers and diseases from the needle.
Do you think he listens to emo music?
No. Here comes Muse. Just joking.
No
Oh,
invitation.
It was the lighting. For a second, I thought that was a blonde. And I'm like, Matt Murdock.
I mean, would you be surprised?
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Oof.
Yeah, I bumped into a wall.
Don't pay attention to my back.
Yeah.
Ignore that, please. Not important.
I mean, I guess the benefit is you can just say you were
Fighting makes
ran
me
into
really
something.
horny.
I think just Matt Murdock is just always horny.
That's my secret cap.
That's funny.
What makes you think you're fit to lead the Avengers? Well, you see, I've had sex with every female member of this group.
You didn't get those bruises at work.
Went for a walk. Having trouble sleeping. Okay. Sorry, Heather. I know you worry about me, but I do just occasionally bump into things. It is part of my reality.
Then why lie about going for a walk?
Because it's embarrassing, sweetie.
Sweetie.
No, Matt, what's going on?
Don't therapize me here.
You put yourself in dangerous situations, like the bank. You're beat up. Is this some sort of self-harm?
I mean,
Well, you kind of.
Okay, Heather, you realize I used to have this whole other life.
Oh.
And it was a lot different to this.
At your old firm, with your old friends, Foggy and Karen.
Sounds a little jealous.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes this all feels,
what
to me, it feels like fake.
Oh.
Fake?
Not you.
Yeah. I'm sorry to do this,
Don't break up with him.
but you have been tamping down trauma for so long.
Oh, you're gonna therapize him.
You can't even see when it's bubbling up inside of you and
I mean-
threatens to ruin everything good you have.
I feel like he does.
Everything good we have.
Oh, I let it out last night.
Trying really hard to fight it.
It's not a fight, it's a process.
Go to therapy.
I do that by fighting.
Talk to mine.
Oh,
This is my
don't
process.
joke your way out of this.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
Go to therapy.
I love you, Matt.
Oh.
Say it back.
Say it.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Oh,
She's dead. It's like
it's the mark of Cain, everybody.
The two reactions.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Morning, Cherry.
You think I wouldn't find out? You give me your word and then you pull this shit?
Keep your voice down, please.
He gets to be in this episode.
Conference room.
Hey Matt, can I just chat with you for a
Does
second?
he not have an office?
You want a medal?
He's a serial killer, Cherry. This is different. 60 dead. Would have been one more if Daredevil hadn't shown up. And he's still out there. So I'm going to need you to reach out to your contacts and find out exactly where all of Muse's victims
So
are
you
found.
think
Because
I'm
after
gonna
last night,
enable
after
you with
last
this
night,
shit?
Enable you.
It is enabling.
if I can figure out his pattern, I can figure out where he's going to strike next. So do me a favor. Talk to your contacts.
No, you're on your own.
You know, there was a time when you were on the force, almost like this. You called me.
And we never see Sherry again. Sherry.
You just get the rights into the show.
Just over a year ago, when he vanished.
Why now? It's not like Muse is the first serial killer the city's ever seen.
I mean, 60 is quite a bit.
Don't know why.
You do.
It's not the worst thing in the world, is it? I just mean, for the sake of the city.
For the sake of the city. Ha! Talking about a man who single-handedly destroyed 10 years of business infrastructure.
Business? I don't know.
10 years I built that operation.
It's like he has PTSD. It's so good.
It wasn't totally fail-proof.
Till he had me unjustly arrested. He
Unjustly
took
arrested.
down my entire business. One that made hard-working people who believed in themselves and my enterprise richer than they ever dreamed of.
Bro, who are you selling? This guy knows. Like, who are you selling on this?
It's,
think-
it's all the
I-
wiretaps in his office.
Oh,
he's gotta
true.
make
I think
sure
it,
that-
or it could actually just be how he sees it,
He's practicing.
That's, you know what? That's fair.
which is disturbing.
We've moved on from that now, huh? You're the man now.
Yes,
he's like twitching.
He's built different. I don't know what to tell you.
He's actively having flashbacks.
Can you recall why I said I hired you?
I believe you called it my ability to think asymmetrically.
Yes, Buck. Yeah.
What?
What was that?
There was a little emperor there.
Yes. Do it.
Yes, Buck.
Who are you?
I know we talked over it a little bit, but I want to really just say the lighting of that and the angles and everything of his little monologue there was really, really
No,
good.
that was a phenomenal scene.
Why is Angela here?
Hector was right.
No, she's probably talking to someone in the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
heard. Angela, what do you remember about Muse, about Track 61, anything?
Besides the murder basement and the bloodletting stuff.
Yeah, beside that.
Yeah, besides that.
God damn it.
We watched this before.
No!
Detective asked me a bunch of questions.
They're still there?
Yeah, what do you mean?
The police are just showing up. What are you talking about?
All two of them, you know?
I thought this was Cherry. I thought the police have already been here.
The reaction time's a little slow, alright?
It is Morbius.
God damn it.
No, Morbius got beat up last.
It's
episode.
Morbin time.
Now I need you to think really carefully. What can you tell me that was out of the ordinary?
A dude in a devil outfit showed up.
Yeah,
Beat the shit out of
it
him.
looked like he was blind, maybe.
These are these sketches. And he was really amped about them. Kept talking about them. Kept doing them.
What of? Like murals of people?
Faces.
She is sweating.
That's a tear.
That was a tear.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
I like to think it was sweat because she doesn't like to think about her trauma.
Okay.
Why are her eyes sweating?
It's not tears, it's just raining.
Dead parents.
Hi.
Hi, Muse. How you doing?
I've been having this dream. It's my 8th birthday, and we're at the house upstate. We used to spend summers there. And I go outside, and someone hands me this bouquet of red balloons. And then my parents, they wheel out this giant birthday cake. And they call for me to come over, but when I join them, they don't see me. I mean, no one knows I'm there.
What do you think it means?
I think it means I need to commit mass murder.
There were 60 balloons.
Bastion Cooper. Who is he? And are you certain he's our guy?
Certain, no. Confident, yes. I found a piece of clothing in Muse's lair, and we assumed it was fabric, but our analysis showed that it was actually canvas.
Canvas.
There's only 2 stores in the entire city that sell it. In the last 2 weeks, 12 people have bought it, and we have talked to 11 of them.
That's good police work.
Doesn't prove he's guilty.
No, but when we started looking into Bastion's past, we made some troubling discoveries.
Why do you have a fire going?
Why not?
It's like...
Yeah, it's March-ish.
Involved in a commitment when he was 17. And another one when he was 20.
God damn.
He certainly does have issues.
There is one more thing, sir. How familiar are you with Taekwondo?
I like boxing.
Did I ever tell you I used to compete in Taekwondo?
No? Did you enjoy it?
I hated it. My parents always wanted an athlete in the family.
So you competed in Taekwondo.
No, to prepare for Daredevil.
I'm okay with him being Muse, but part of me also thinks they're setting up for like a bait and switch.
Truly elite Taekwondo coaches, and Lee Suk-ji was one of them. That's why his father hired Coach Lee to live with them and coach his son.
Ooh, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
3 months after Coach Lee
Oh, he
started
died.
training Bastion, his body showed up on the estate.
And you think Bastion killed him?
I'll put it this way, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. But, you know, we're in the innocent until proven otherwise business, so.
I hated him. But in the end, I learned a lot from Coach Lee.
Like how to hide a body.
Do you still compete in Taekwondo?
God, no. And all I ever wanted to be was an artist.
Okay.
To be the person I am now, and
Hey, at least they're doing backstory in a quick way.
No, I appreciate it.
Exposition way.
I was just like, it was so on the nose. I was like, I
No,
think
I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, you've unlocked something in me, Dr. Glenn. So
Listen.
You're the reason.
you've allowed my creativity to flourish, to soar to heights I never even imagined.
She's like,
Panic
oh god.
button, panic button, panic button.
Let's talk about homework.
No, you're not listening to me, Dr. Glenn.
No, she's scared of you, Jimmy.
City is finally starting to see
Okay.
me for who I really am.
Does that mean you've been displaying your art?
Oh.
You could say that.
Did he snort someone else's blood?
In that tunnel.
I'm sorry, sir.
You know what? I don't want to. Nope. I'm just going to let Jack sit there.
Let Jack deal with that.
Yep.
Thank you. You've done a good job. And I'll take it from here.
What?
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I assume his task force.
Still,
Still very weird.
the phrasing.
Bastion, your nose.
Eat it.
That's
Eat it. Do it.
Yeah, he's
I know
gonna
you're
lick
gonna do
it.
it.
Smile. Something.
Ah.
Why would?
It's like you always say, we
Oh.
can't hide from ourselves. It's only when
What kind of blood is that?
A lot of it.
That's a lot of blood from the nose. He had to.
It's fine.
Yeah, he had to.
I can see it in your face.
Oh, is that a tear from her?
No. This is a good thing. No, there are no more secrets between us.
Doctor-patient confidentiality only extends so far.
My true self.
I think he drew him. I think
Oh,
he drew
he
Muse.
drew still.
Okay, well, good. At least we just get Muse right out in the open.
Yeah,
That's
we
great.
yeah.
Can I make it to the door in time?
Oh, why would you do that? Oh!
Oh! Man. There's no secretary out there?
We didn't
Okay.
see one last time.
Matt, don't take off your gloves.
How else is he supposed to see the photos?
That's true.
I guess that's true, but like now his fingerprints are legitimately everywhere.
The cops are pretty incompetent, so.
That last one did a pretty good job.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna recognize her face because he touched it.
Oh.
Same. He keeps drawing her.
Yep.
Nice. Did you watch this before?
Yes.
Hey!
He even says shit. He
guy
does it with
keeps getting this
instinct.
shit kicked
Bam!
Are you sure it was him?
Oh, yeah, as far as I can tell.
Well, yeah, the bump on my head says it is.
Condition ID the sketch is Heather Glenn, a psychiatrist.
My
Oh, my therapist!
Yeah, I'll put out an APB.
No. The task
Oh
force
yeah, because he doesn't want it to be known that he sees a therapist.
are the thin, dark line protecting the city.
No!
Don't disappoint me, Paolo.
Grr. Okay, it's
It's a
fine.
little on the nose.
On the nose. That was the whole face.
Bastion, what are you doing?
That's not my name.
My name is Muse.
You watched this already?
I read your books. I've watched you. You know. You understand.
She's gonna learn
who I
Matt's
am.
secret identity.
And then die.
Probably.
Or learn it while she's dying.
Muse, where are you going with all of this?
I love you.
I'm going to the Louvre.
Not this thing again. Not this thing.
Please don't.
I love the staples and everything. What, like his costume might be one of my favorite designed MCU costumes.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh my
Wimps.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I've watched.
That's a
way worse.
long
I've watched
cut.
a lot worse. It's fine.
Please don't do this.
He's just so slow.
Please don't do this. Don't you care about all the people you killed? Do you feel nothing?
Are you really trying to rationalize?
I think she's trying to therapize so that she can stay alive longer.
Hey,
Oh, whoa.
No, not yet.
Time to walk out of the building really slowly.
Yeah,
God, you're surrounded.
He's buff. Look at his
Is he
shoulders.
gonna die?
He might.
Like, is this a one and done Muse episode?
What the fuck are you doing? You've kidnapped me and then you're gonna what? Shoot me? Huh? Look at you.
He's gonna shoot himself.
You can't even talk to me without that insane mask on. Anybody who needs a mask is a coward.
What was the point of angering him?
Therapist.
Oh! Matthew! Or
now-
corrupt cop?
Oh! Jeez. Dramatic entrance. Oh! That was a very visceral hit.
Woo!
Yeah, stay down there.
Hey, look, it's officer
Wouldn't they
getting
hear the
knocked out all
gunshots?
time.
It's New York. It's
Back up!
it's noisy.
True.
And they,
Sirens.
and they have all their
They're noisy, yeah,
sirens,
sirens are on. You know, just like.
And there's the chorus as well.
Also, is he like the only person in the building though?
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Oh!
Ow, he's got his
He's
painting.
gonna kill him. It's painting the canvas.
Yeah, they're painting. Oh!
About to say, yeah, whack him with the forearm.
Was this guy not unconscious? Oh!
She's got his blood on him?
No, blood loss from the
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Christian, you might have been right.
What'd Christian say?
She's dead.
Oh.
He's like, yeah.
Muse is dead. Secure the building.
Well, one
Yeah.
and done.
Dope costume, dope character.
Maybe he'll come back, and that's how he gets his, that's how he gets his weird, like,
I mean, he becomes
can't
a-
be seen power.
I mean, he becomes like a spirit in the comics. I'm not even kidding. So
Comics.
that's what the one current run and one is about right now.
Is that this one?
Yeah, that one there actually. He like
Is that Peach Momomoko?
Yeah.
I love her art.
Yeah, she's great. If I see a variant with that, I get it.
Part of some murder-suicide grand plan. There's something else, sir. He wasn't the only one up here. He was here. Daredevil.
He's worried that he's now gonna kill.
Well, like you said, it was chaotic up here. Hard to see. What we do know is that you and your men did your job. That you stopped Muse.
I knew it.
There was no one else up here. Isn't that right, Sergeant North?
Yes, it is, Mr. Mayor. That's right.
I'm gonna head out.
I-
I'm gonna head out.
I don't know about what they say they saw, but I saw Daredevil go through that window.
I saw him.
And already undermined.
What are you
You
doing?
know your boss will kick your ass for that.
Nah, he's loving me these days.
So why drag me away from beers and Bushwick?
You burned me with that Maya garbage thing.
Look, you were high, you were slipping. I
Shut
just
up. We're friends, BB, but I'm not a fucking chump.
Well.
The task force took out Muse, not Daredevil.
Yeah, the one problem with that is it's bullshit.
You're not stupid, BB. Mayor Fisk isn't fucking around, and neither am I.
Daniel, you don't really give off the same kind of.
I mean, he's doing pretty well right now.
Very big stick.
What are you saying about yourself?
He's learning.
Are you actually threatening me?
No.
He's definitely learning.
Making an offer you can't refuse.
And what you decide in the next few seconds will determine how totally awesome or totally shitty the rest of your life is.
He's really learning from Fisk.
Punch him in the face.
He's such a good.
That was
baby.
actually a really good scene.
Yeah, he's such a good baby Fisk.
I'm here.
It wasn't a nightmare.
I'm so sorry. It's okay.
You shot him like 8 times. He's dead.
Yeah, good
How
job.
do you know that?
Doctor came by, said you have
The doctor said.
but no concussion, so we can take you home.
I feel like even if she had a concussion, you could take her home first thing in the morning. But that's
I wonder if
just me.
Fisk is going to show up to visit his therapist.
There was someone else there. Right before Bastion tried to. And that's when he showed up.
You think?
You think he said my name?
Who?
Daredevil.
Don't gaslight her. Come on.
That's what Matt loves to do.
Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss, Matt Murdock.
Man whore. Oh, sorry.
Masked man can no longer keep our city hostage. I promised to keep our streets safe. I delivered.
Officer Powell, you didn't do anything.
Pretty accurate.
Not to go.
Oh. Is he alone? Wasn't he just with like 20 cops?
Unless
He also.
I think this is a space out.
Yeah,
This is
it could-
a fake out, guys.
yeah,
Come
this
on.
is a
Yeah,
setup.
yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
hey, it took us a couple seconds.
This must be.
No, yeah, he's gonna be killed. He's gonna be killed.
Okay.
Bam on it.
Look, we've thought there's been a lot of fake outs this episode.
It's been
and there
very
haven't
direct.
been.
Fisk tanked a.
It's been a very direct episode.
Fisk-
I appreciate
Listen,
it, honestly.
Fisk tanked a close-up headshot. I don't-
That's true.
I don't think
they haven't explained that at all.
He's just really tough.
He's just built different, man.
That's
Ooh,
basically.
that was a sick shot. Okay, I totally thought it was a mirror, not a window. That's on me.
I don't think that she
think this-
texted someone else. I think she texted him.
Bro, he took a shot to the head once already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Yeah.
She
Wait,
set him up.
Honestly, we haven't gotten a ton of buck yet,
Call
but
Vanessa,
I respect
Master.
it.
She'd like me to bring her home some soul money there.
Or
Okay, but
maybe
I was about to say we don't know if Fisk is just really smart or if Vanessa and he coordinated that.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
I'm leaning towards.
Oh, and that's where they cut it. Love it.
I'm leaning towards that Vanessa actually wanted him dead.
I think that might be
I
the
think
case
that's
too.
I think that's the more interesting route, frankly. But either way, great episode.
Yeah.
No, amazing
I
episode.
enjoyed that.
We got 2 more.
And hopefully more Punisher.
Oh, I think at this point it would be impossible to end this without more Punisher.
Yeah, only thing that's really because Muse is out of the way now.
Yeah, it's
So,
just like
It's literally going to be Task Force versus Daredevil.
He's a spirit.
They're not going to do that.
Just an immediate turnaround.
Mystical, magical amulet.
Him and Gentleman Ghost.
Yeah.
you know what? At the very end of the season, as the post-credit scene,
Muse.
Muse as a spirit.
You need to go to the Dagobah system.
No, I love this episode was super direct and I loved it for it.
It was
good.
Like it was just
It flew by. That felt
Yeah.
like the shortest episode.
It
Yeah.
is not. I will
It is
say
not.
I did check.
It's not.
The filler. I'm using air quotes. People in the comments. I'm not one of the people on the couch that believes it. The filler episode was the shortest by 2 minutes.
The best episode, meaning the bank episode, was the shortest.
oh my god.
Anyways, I still stand by. I think 6 is the best episode. I wouldn't say that this beat out 6 for me. But I really liked what they did with Muse. I like that this episode was really focused on him, especially considering that he's now dead.
Yeah,
I really don't have a lot of we had a
So-
lot of good character moments.
So
I don't have a ton of problems.
I'm realizing more and more I might just be a Punisher shill, but like I loved the the one
the
episode we've
cops.
had. No.
Reagan is a cop, confirmed.
Don't put that out there. I am gonna be fighting
Hey,
that.
you already have fans in the comments. It's fine.
No.
They all leave immediately.
No, I mean
Actually, I mean
yes, legitimately they should if that was the case, but it's
Christian,
not.
you're incredibly quiet. That usually means you're about to.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just I don't think it's better than like last week's.
I don't. I think 6 is.
I think
I think
we're
it's
all
like a
agreed.
lot. I actually think I don't
you
even
think
think it's.
this is
I don't
better
think
than
it's.
last
No, I
week?
don't think it's close to last week. If I'm being honest.
Really?
No, I think it's good still, but I don't think it's close to last week.
No,
So what I was gonna say was like I did like I still think my favorite episode of the season so far was the only one with Punisher in it. But
That's my second still.
But I think this is my next favorite episode out of them.
Interesting.
I like
I don't know about that.
like
5?
like four I loved but this episode I think I really enjoyed it because of how fast paced it was, how direct into the story it
That's
was.
fair.
Like this one felt to me like a very good pacing, very like it wasn't like big on the like what happened, like it wasn't big on like the overall everything, but like it hit like
it was a very focused episode.
yeah, and like it hit the I love the canvas at the end with Muse. I
That was
loved
cool.
the
Yeah.
that fight scene I liked more than the last week's
No
fight
way.
scene.
It
I
was longer.
I felt like it was
Was it?
I feel like it was.
it felt to me more direct, and I love the surprise of her pulling and shooting the gun.
That was- That's true.
The gunshot effects were great. And
Good
then
squibs.
I just really enjoyed this episode a lot.
I think what probably took away from me is like I watched like not even a ton of stuff, but like I watched like a couple trailers, and so like the ones I realized that like it was Muse was reaching like that point there, because even when the cops started to show up, you realize like they realized that
There's literally no
he was
way
doing
Muse
he was
is
trying
getting
he was
out of it.
spiraling like Matt said basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they made Muse more of like a, instead of giving him a lot of like the weird like mystic weird stuff that he has that keeps like Matt from being able to, because that wasn't like as important to like there's not like he's just more of like a secondary villain that is used as a plot device to who done it very, very well, and I think did justice to Muse's like comic version.
Yeah.
As we said during the episode, costume phenomenal.
Yeah,
But they made him more of like a typical like serial killer, so they tried to give him like a lot of time like his grand finale in his mind, which was like the murder suicide of like the woman who inspired.
Who
But that's
made-
like a common like trope almost.
And it felt good. I liked that.
No,
a
that
lot,
worked
so.
well. I think
I will-
Muse was really good both in and out of the mask.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say really quick, because you brought this up and it made me think of one of our TikToks that blew up from last week's episode. a lot of people in the comment. There was a war waged in our comments on TikTok between people who think last episode / the show really failed because Muse isn't mystical, like isn't super powered, and then other people who called the original people stupid and wrong, and it was fun to watch from the side.
I mean,
like, I wouldn't have minded if he had that, but I don't like think
it wasn't important.
It wasn't important to like the pacing because that would have made him like a much larger threat. Like, and obviously that's not what he's being like used as here. Like if they did a whole season where Muse was the main villain, then you probably should include like the random supernatural like weirdness that he has going on, or like whatever weird sense or anti-sense to match.
Yeah, because I mean he was only really a character for what, 3.5 episodes.
So I was literally about to say, like, if I had to say something negative about the episode, I wish we would have gotten more of Muse and Heather in like
the girlfriend.
Yeah,
that's definitely
maybe we should have got like 1 or 2 more.
I wish we got more like
like therapy sessions.
I wish that the whole like them meeting at the bookstore
in episode 1
wasn't in there. I wish that she had like been his therapist for a hot minute.
I can see that, or I could or again, like I would have also thrown in maybe 1 or 2 other therapy scenes throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think that's what would probably help too.
That would have definitely helped cement it
you know
as
what
an
would have been
overall
funny?
thing.
I don't remember what episode it was, but when Fisk and Vanessa go in, it's like they walk past him walking out.
Yeah. Just
like
that.
It doesn't even need to be like a full scene. It could just be like, it could have just been like a background Easter egg. We don't hear a name. We don't really see the face. You just see a curly-haired guy leave the office.
Yeah. But again, for me, like I don't know if it detracts. Again, like I think if we're looking at the season as a whole, I think Muse could have been probably used a little better. But like I think for this episode specifically, I was like I loved the use of it.
Yeah, I think it could have been weaved into the season a little bit better. But I think like everything we did get of Muse is good.
Yeah,
right? Like
I think they did a phenomenal job with him. I just wish we got more from him.
Yeah.
I will say, not so much say. I want to ask this to everybody here: how are we grading this season as a whole?
Like so far,
with the not so far. With the yes, I am interested in that, but with the knowledge that this is basically Frankenstein's monster of a show.
See,
I think it's like
are we giving it? Hang on, are we grading with a curve because of that knowledge?
So
pure neutral.
I am a very much. I get what you're asking. I'm a very much believer that no matter the production issues, no matter all the behind the scenes stuff that we get, we're grading it on the product that we were given.
Yeah.
So like I don't even want to give it any, like, even if I know like, oh, like this scene looked stupid probably because it was cut together this way. It doesn't change the fact that it looks stupid now.
Yeah,
it's
like I can acknowledge that something like happened. Or, like I can understand that like I understand like why this season is the way it is. I understand why like some of the other like say like one popping into mind is like Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I understand like why certain things happen in Falcon and Winter Soldier because of like the fact that it was during COVID and they had to cut out an entire storyline due to like world event stuff that wouldn't have played well. But that doesn't like make me forgive or like grade harsher. Like I'm still gonna grade what your product is. Like whatever happened behind the scenes doesn't like like I can put like an asterisk or an asterisk or like a like a note,
this is the grade
or like a
it
note, like I
gives.
think this has happened because of this, but that doesn't change like how good or bad the thing is in my mind, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be honest and say that I have a hard time doing that. Like I'll sit there and I'll be like, okay, this show is what we've been given, and I'm loving it, and they had to overcome obstacles. For me, I can't help but bump the grade up.
Yeah,
like in my brain.
That's fine.
Maybe not hugely, but like you brought up Falcon and Winter Soldier, like that show, I was like, I'm okay with this, but knowing how much they had to change, I grade it a little bit higher. Like I'm a little nicer to it.
Okay,
it's just what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna say like something's that's bad turns into cinema because of production issues.
Yeah.
But something that's like a 7.5 might get bumped up to an 8.
And that might make and like for me, like that might make me seem harsher on it. But like I'm just like I don't want to account for those things because I feel like they're excuses in some ways, especially for companies that have lots of money, lots of time.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not giving them
like I don't want.
Absolutely.
I'm like you could like if they weren't okay with it, they had money. They can do it. They can figure something out.
And this isn't the case with this, but for Marvel and like bigger companies like that, who like if not kept in check to a degree by their own audience, will just produce will not try and just produce the sloppiest slop of all time, which is basically what happened like post Endgame when they decided they were going to pump out as much content as possible so we can like feed Disney Plus. Like, and hopefully people will just watch anything because they'll turn their brain off. It's like, no, like, and that's why I dislike some people that like defend like everything about it. And because like, yeah, I'm cool with like you enjoy it. You can enjoy even things that are bad. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to give like cover because I want them to like push like the boundaries of things. I want them to like actually try to make things better than it actually like could be. And like just being like it, like not to call out Jack. But like it was fun. The it was fun
it
thing.
Was fun.
Like kind of takes the ball out of like the court of trying. I think you can still enjoy things. Like I enjoy plenty of like slop things like that. Like depending on the slop.
Ladies,
but there's definitely like a. And I don't think Jack is like. And there are much worse offenders than Jack. Like let me be very clear. Like Jack isn't a problem.
Good opinions.
Julian, no, sorry.
No. It's
oh snap! You heard it here.
No, I mean people who like go out of their way to like. Jack won't to like sit on like won't to defend the MCU like every like you know what I mean like Jack just like I liked it like I had fun with it like there are people that like set out to like defend like the like on Twitter and stuff that like sit there and it's like you're defending like $1 billion company that could be doing better.
No,
like,
did I have fun watching it? Sure.
Yeah, but this isn't even me talking about like comic accuracy, which that's like a whole other.
Oh,
thing.
that's a whole.
But like this is just talking about like pushing. Not comic accuracy in the slightest. So like nearly nothing.
So what are we? Jack, thoughts on the like? How do you like?
I'm having
credit?
a great.
Do you give
hold
credit?
on.
Okay.
I'm having a great time.
He's having fun.
I think they're doing a really good job with what they were given.
Yeah.
I really haven't had any like problems with the show so far. Like I think that for having like the essence of it and then having to redo a lot of it, they're doing a good job of combining what was and what is.
Nice, I agree. So ratings of the show so far as our wrap up, because we got penultimate and finale.
Yeah,
that's it. We're almost there. So,
I mean, it's gonna be real. I think those last 2 episodes are definitely gonna change my rating.
Fair.
But I would
rating
probably
out of 10.
I'm gonna get hated for it. I think honestly, I'm like a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Okay. Christian?
I don't have a numerical rating yet.
Okay.
I mean, come on, you gotta do something. I would have held it back for the
Reagan's
last
like,
come on.
Only I knew that was an option.
I don't know. I usually grade like I don't grade seasons till I see like the full thing. If I like I'm like mostly enjoying it. I think it's like
I didn't think of that.
I think it's like
I did.
I think it's like season like 2-ish quality. It's not better than 1 or 3. Like I don't know if it's even like close to either 1 or 3. 100%. Definitely not 3. But I think it's like not much worse than like there's some stuff in like the later half of like season 2 that is just like mind numbing and takes too long. A lot of the hand stuff just takes forever and like it's not that interesting.
Adam Sands?
Stop.
But again, there's also been some really high points that are like that do like rank. Like there's been some really good Fisk stuff. The one Punisher scene's really good. Like the Muse stuff is like a pretty good like one-off like couple episode villain, which we didn't even really get a lot of in the original series. So
we're gonna lose.
I don't know if I had to do it now. I'll give it like a 7-ish, 7.5 so far, and that could go up or down. And again, that'll go up depending on like I think ending's a big part of if something like sticks the landing or not.
Yeah.
So that'll so like it could go up to like an 8. I don't think it's gonna go higher than like an 8. I think like 8 is about the highest I could like make it go.
If the next 2 episodes are the best episodes of Marvel television ever, I would bump it up to like an 8, 8.5.
That's a high bar though.
That
I mean,
I
it
know.
could be. Like I don't think it's that hard. I honestly don't think it's a high barometer to make like the best like Disney Plus finale.
Oh.
I don't think that like for a Marvel
Reagan said
show.
Marvel.
Oh, okay. I thought if we're talking about just Marvel like Disney Plus era, it's not that hard of a it's not that high of a barometer.
Just gotta beat Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Loki are the only 2 that have good. The 2 Loki seasons might be the only 2 good. Are they the only 2 Marvel shows with a good finale?
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel.
No.
I don't mind.
Agatha.
I actually I think Miss Marvel's is weird because Miss Marvel's last episode
started better
than
than it ended.
Because there's like 5. Because like the main story basically ends in 5, and then there's like a like weird. No, it's like in 6. There's like a whole other like damage control like thing going on.
Agatha all along.
Agatha's is pretty good. Actually, No, I don't like Agatha's.
Really?
Finale?
No, I don't like Agatha's
love the
finale was super anticlimactic. I really like the episode before, which is like basically like the real finale, and then they have like a weird like what's the word?
It's a flashback
The
episode.
flashback where
I like the flashback
explaining.
stuff, but everything post the flashback it just feels really like weird and doesn't. It just feels like it's like being blue balls.
Oh,
It's
see,
like, it's
I
like the
didn't
start
get
of a
that.
new show.
I didn't get that at
It
all.
is-
I
it
mean,
is a
it
little
is
bit the
that
same
is
Yeah.
kind of what
I
they
like
did,
the
but I don't
flashback
get
stuff, but I didn't like the
Out of
flashback
10,
for
what'd
the
you
first
think,
time I
Jack?
watched it, but
I'm
I watched
at
the
an 8
second
right
time.
now.
It was good.
8?
8? Okay.
Alright.
What
Right.
about you?
I'm much like on the couch. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm like I'm definitely a solid 7.5, leaning 8. And I think I truly believe, based on the little snippets that I know we're gonna get from 8 and 9, just from trailers and stuff.
Yep.
I
haven't seen.
don't think it's possible for me to go below 7.5. I think truly that if 8 and 9 really stick the landing that I think they're going to stick, this might balloon to like an 8.5, 9 for me. But I still think that even if 8 and 9 are fantastic, I don't think that this is better than season 1 or 3 of the Netflix show.
Yeah.
But I think that by the end of this will blow season 2 out of the water, and it'll approach season 1.
Also, this is entirely like a me thing because like Jack saying he hasn't watched the trailers probably like helped him enjoy this episode more.
absolutely.
I haven't
Because
watched the
okay, so like
trailers
I
either.
I joked that like oh she's dead like sort of thing, which is like, for a number of reasons. One, just like the character's history in the comics, and just like just knowing of just like it's cliches, the fact that she was in like the recap with Muse, like that sort of thing. But I didn't know like if I didn't realize this episode was gonna be like Muse's like wrap up. So but once I realized like that he was in that scenario where it was, I'm like, oh, we haven't like I've seen another scene with her in the trailer. So like that scene does like kind of like loses tension when you know like
Well,
that.
I'm really glad I didn't watch the
Yeah,
trailers.
Yeah, I
then.
didn't watch
So I guess
trailers
that is
either,
one of the
so
because
I'm
I
very
only
good.
I watch trailers. Like I'm too online
No,
for it. I
like,
and I
that's
always
fine.
watch. I'm not a person who doesn't watch trailers.
I'm
I'm
a
in the middle. I'll see stills and like
Yeah.
little clips,
I'll-
but I won't purposely.
I like to watch one trailer, and usually
To
that's
get
like
hype.
the first or second one to
Exactly.
get hype, and then I try to stay away from it as much as possible.
I do the exact same thing, Jack.
Yeah.
You two have a more healthy relationship with the internet than Shannon and I.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I
all
mean,
right.
she still might die. So
She
Fisk
will.
Fisk is around. You
Let's
know,
be honest.
Fisk is
They-
around, and
they-
she knows. She's the one that technically knows,
knows.
that that the cops didn't do it.
And I know she knows.
So
no witnesses.
She knows she did
like
it.
she can
Yeah,
she can
she
whistle
knows
blow.
she pulled the trigger and did it.
All right. Well, that was episode 7, Art for Art's Sake of Daredevil Born Again. Thank you for watching along with us. If you like this reaction, watch our previous 6 reactions, though most of you probably have. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other content on our channel, and catch us next week for episode 8. See ya.
Bye.